All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Benju Walker, and my husband, Zach, and I are financial empowerment connoisseurs for the past 10 years. We travel across the country and internationally, working with individuals, groups, and organizations, teaching and empowering people to take charge of their financial destinies. Because how many of you know that if you don't take charge of your destiny, no one else will? Well, this is our work and our passion. Now, I'm really excited about this particular training, the truth about MLM or multi-level marketing, because it seems that MLM is everywhere today, right? If you're here, it's because you're probably struggling to build your MLM business, or you may be looking to start a business and want to be pointed in the right direction. In any case, I know this is the right place for you. I'll do my best on this training to bring about some insight that I believe is of much value for you and anyone else who's currently in the industry or contemplating being a part of it. The truth about MLM was birthed after being a part of and observing the multi-level marketing industry for years. You see, Zach and I have been involved in multi-level marketing, multiple programs with several different companies. The fact is that 97% of people fail in this industry. And though the companies want you to believe that you can and will succeed with ease, the fact is that this failure rate has been consistent over the last several decades. So let's go ahead and jump right in. People are typically exposed to multi-level marketing through a company's pitch and promises of becoming a self-made millionaire by joining the company. They tell you that as an independent distributor for the company, you own your own business. It's something that you can do at your own pace and on your own time. You hear from or meet company executives who supposedly started off just like you and are doing this full time. They became millionaires in record time from this opportunity. They are living your dream life thanks to this opportunity. The problem is what is being presented is not reality, but a pitch, and unfortunately is enough to draw many in without their full knowledge and understanding of what they're getting into. Why? Because the strongest, most powerful motivational force today is false hope. People want to be financially independent, and if a company can sell you this promise that you can have that with them, you begin to hope and unfortunately believe that it will happen for you as well. People typically come into an MLM program with strong optimism and belief that they can succeed, then confront the many obstacles that make it practically impossible to accomplish their goals. Now let me define multi-level marketing or MLM. First of all, it may surprise you to know that MLM has been around since the 1920s. That's right, the 1920s. It's a strategy used by direct sales companies to encourage existing distributors to recruit new ones. The recruits are known as that distributor's downline. Existing distributors receive commission, usually a small percentage off of their recruits' sales. All distributors also make money through direct sales of products or services to customers. Unfortunately, as you know, most people hate selling. It's called multi-level because each person gets paid a percentage off of their downline through level 6 or 7. So let's talk through a typical scenario to help you understand how this works. In order to get started as a distributor, you're typically required to make an initial investment of $500 or more. You must make monthly product purchases or payments of $200 or more in order to remain active in the program. You have to identify 5 others to become distributors and have them duplicate for 7 levels. And this is what we call downline building. Okay? Let's assume you get paid $1 for each person in your downline to level 7. And believe me, I'm being very generous when I say $1. Most companies pay pennies on the dollar. Okay? You'll need 500 people beneath you in your downline in order to break even on your initial $500 investment. How long do you think it's going to take you to get 500 people? And depending on how long it takes you to get your first 500 people, you would be spending an additional $200 each month to remain active. So at this rate, how long do you think it's going to take you to break even overall? And how long will it take you to get into profit? Now let me help you put MLM in perspective. When an eager new MLM distributor joins a program, all he sees is the company's promise of financial independence. He goes to work around the clock spreading the word about this great new opportunity with much enthusiasm and zeal. Over time, however, things change. Earnings are not coming in as quickly as he thought. In fact, he's spending more than he's making. This is not as easy as he was led to believe. Seems folks he's talking to have already heard of or been approached by or just aren't interested. And downline building, motivating other distributors to work, next to impossible. Over time, reality sets in. What most people fail to realize on the surface about MLM is that as a direct sales representative, each new recruit that you bring into the program becomes a new competitor for you. You see, the company wants you to believe that all of you have the same opportunity as the company executives did. They encourage you to recruit more and to sell more. The unfortunate reality is that over time, this open market becomes a saturated market where competition among distributors is born. Reality is, what you were told was easy is next to impossible. Now, since the compensation plan is based on commission percentage off of those beneath, the folks at the top continue to reap. As many fail, many unsuspecting others continue to come into the program so that those at the top continue to reap off the blood, sweat, and tears of those in their ever-changing downline. That's you and those like you who are working to sustain the lifestyle of the company's executives. In essence, the numbers may work for company executives and those who join the program initially, but it is not sustainable, and at some point, everyone below a certain threshold is paying to sustain the lifestyles of those at the top. And so even though the intent was not to create a pyramid, you can see how this can easily become a pyramid. Let me be clear. The leaders of these companies are not bad people. It's just that the system used, which is the MLM system, is faulty.